Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today, no rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. How do you see it panning out, Stuart?
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Well, nothing comes of it. Referee indicates goal kick. Francesco Acerbi. Milinkovic-Savic. Van Basten. Shevchenko. Van Basten has it. A super tackle and they've won possession. Well, giving the ball away. Luis Diaz. Can't miss, surely! He'll be delighted to have won the ball, having made that difficult challenge. Van Basten. Andriy Shevchenko. And it's with Marco Van Basten. Can he put them in front? And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it. And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Alexander-Arnold. Now with Alexander-Arnold. Now, options are plenty. It's looking promising. Diaz. This could square the game. Can they stop it going in? The threat was there, but no problems now. And a throw-in forthcoming. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Alonso. On real chance. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, nothing comes of it. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time added on here. Alexander-Arnold. That is that for the first half here. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Bukayo Saka. And unable to keep possession. Modric. Grafenberg are putting in quite the shift to win the ball back. And a free kick awarded by the referee. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Opportunity to level it. Still alive. Doing well to win it back. What can they do from here? Shevchenko. Luis Diaz. That's useful play. And credit is due for that good piece of defending. Well, the attack just lost its momentum. And the keeper will collect. Grafenberg. Now, who can he play it to? Well, disappointing end to the move.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
Well, making it simple for the keeper in the end. Foden. Van Basten. Andriy Shevchenko. It is a decent-looking attack here. This could finish it! Had to get that spot on and did. Fantastic challenge. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, not quite good enough today. Yes, they only lost by 1 goal, but I never felt they were in control of the game. A frustrating day all round for the coach to think about for the next time.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board alongside me is Stuart Robson, my commentary partner. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Barcelona, and they take on Jamshedpur.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
Well, he's won the ball. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Alexander-Arnold. Could go ahead. Timely intervention. And the referee's verdict is penalty kick. Can he make opportunity here? And he finds the net. No difficulties encountered. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Modric. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. Simple save, really. Is it going to be? Oh, it's in! A 2-goal cushion now, and the lead fully merited. So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. And a goal almost bewitching in its beauty. Excellent technique. Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Xabi Alonso. Well, an attack that lacked that final punch. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. And a tidy ball. And he's through here. Oh, tremendous goal! Technical excellence to finish that one off. Wonderful to have that in your repertoire. And this is turning into something of a rout. 4-0. He takes aim. Well, going for power from there, but not worrying the goalkeeper in the slightest. Nuno Tavares. "30 minutes left for play. Losing possession here. Must score! It could be up for grabs. Well, no way through in the end. Unable to keep the ball that time. And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Just 15 minutes remaining. He has teammates around him. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Andriy Shevchenko. Can he put it away? The keeper completely untroubled. Well, the final whistle approaching, and this has certainly been an away day to remember. Stuart, your assessment.
Well, the result has never really been in doubt, has it? They've created so many chances with some brilliant attacking play. I think they've looked an outstanding.
He's in with a chance. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
And so the referee blows for full time. And it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
You're absolutely right, Derek. Their attacking play was excellent, full of energy and pace, and the midfield completely dominated the game. It was a great all-round performance.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Jamshedpur.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Yaya Toure. Beckham. Dembele on the ball. Clean challenge. Teammates available. Terrific save. Well, he failed to get it away properly. Oh, he's given the ball away. Illegal play, and hence a free kick. Alonso. High quality defending. Luis Diaz. David Beckham. Dembele. Well, there to intercept. Out of play it goes, and it will be a throw-in. Luis Diaz. Ibanez. Ronald Koeman. Now with Stam. On the ball, Kaká. Butragueño. David Beckham. Still passing it around with authority. Now Beckham. And Real Madrid have the ball again. Emilio Butragueño. Luis Diaz. And Diaz has it. And they need to get tighter here. But a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Into the second half then. And these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Claude Makelele. Into the advanced position goes Modric. But the danger averted for now. Can they forge ahead? And there it is, the opening goal, 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
Maicon. Dembele. Well, credit to him for the challenge, and a throw-in conceded. David Beckham. Now Kaká. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Ibanez. Now with Beckham. Dembele. And on to Beckham. Kaká. Good use of the ball as they look to extend their lead. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Well, you might say, taking everyone by surprise, he didn't miss by much.
Well, this is all about his technique. The ball seems to gather pace the closer it gets to goal. That's a really good effort.
Luis Diaz. Eduardo Camavinga. Well, deciding to test the keeper, but no problems really. Yapstam. Toure. There might very well be late excitement. 5 minutes left, and the margin just one. This could square the game. Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. And given the situation, a goal at this stage might well turn out to be a winner. Diaz. He read the situation defensively and did his job. And there it is, the full-time whistle. Well, they can't be separated, and goals very much part of the equation. Stuart, as always, interested to get your final analysis.
Well, Derek, it was a really good game between two evenly matched teams. Both had...
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray at the microphone, and joining me for match commentary is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Jamshedpur, and they take on Arsenal.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Oh, what's he gone and done? Well, you've got to give him credit for that piece of defending. Xabi Alonso. Luis Diaz. For the lead here. Well, goodness me. Into the goalkeeper's grateful grasp. Corner awarded. Well, a disappointing effort, making the keeper's life a bit too easy. Alonso. Alexander-Arnold. Showing good defensive judgment. Müller. Here's Rafinha. And the ball with Shevchenko. In a decent position now. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it. Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Alexander-Arnold. And on to Alonso. Modric. Chance here. Well, he was dreaming of scoring, but ruled offside.
Well, it all happened very quickly, so I wouldn't criticise him too much. At least he was in there.
Kaut. And the ball with Shevchenko. Well, inching towards half-time, and probably fair to say the fans were hoping for a little bit better than this. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Here it is now, a substitution. Second half underway, and Arsenal looking to build upon a largely positive first half performance. Pele. Luis Diaz. Well read to put an end to that attack. Modric. They are a goal down, but perhaps a chance to create something from this corner. Well, he took care of it defensively. Xabi Alonso. And a timely intervention. Andriy Shevchenko. Rafinha. And on to Pele. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Is this the moment? And the ball is loose. Rafinha. Andriy Shevchenko. Pele. Opportunity it is. And a struggle to get it away properly. Shevchenko. Simple save, really.
Well, this game is far from over. They'll probably get one more big chance before the end. The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to that noise.
Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. And forward they go, chasing the game. And that is the end of the game. It goes into the history books as a home defeat.
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now, and they can't afford a repeat performance.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Jamshedpur taking on Liverpool.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Samuel Eto'o. Modric. Nice looking pass. Schmeichel. And Diaz has it. He's in with a chance. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Hierro. The ball with Luka Modric. Here's Eto'o. And Eto'o. Liverpool unable to hold on to the ball. Modric. Ronald Koeman. Eto'o. The ball with Luka Modric. Liverpool in a position of menace, but really sticking to their task defensively. That's a good-looking pass. Save, but still a chance. Danger averted for now. Modric. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? Well, trying to take their time, but not enough care on the ball. George Best. Luis Diaz. Difficult to stop him. But they took care of the situation defensively. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. George Best. Best. It's a good Liverpool move in the making. Can they forge ahead? And there it is, 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations. Best. Luis Diaz. Oh, skipping away. This could square the game. Defensive resilience to shut them down. And into the last 30 minutes now. Modric. Best. And it's in for Liverpool. Is there a way back for the opposition now? 2-0 now, and back underway. Scott McTominay. Alexander-Arnold. Modric. And teammates around him. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Scott McTominay. 10 minutes to go. Osimhen. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Oh, doesn't get away with it. Free kick given. Alexander-Arnold. And nothing comes of this attack. Well, just 1 minute of time added on for stoppages here. And he's in. And it's got to be. And there it is. That will put the seal on victory if there were any lingering doubts. And there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before...
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary position is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player, Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Jamshedpur versus Argentina.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Plenty of support here. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. Well, there it is, the first caution of this match.
Well, he didn't need to make the challenge, did he?
Oh, what an exquisite goal! Absolute perfection! So the match is restarted, 1-0 here. Eusebio, Federico Valverde. Claude Makelele. The ball with Luka Modric. Good work from Argentina to win it back. Rafael Leao. Dalglish. Valverde. Fine build-up as they look to add to their advantage. Just the challenge that was required. Luis Diaz. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Will it happen for them? Keeper did his job to begin with. Oh, fantastic effort. He made great contact, but the keeper more than equal to it. Di Marco. So, deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Luis Diaz. Kenny Dalglish. Federico Valverde. And possession ceded by Argentina. And he has options available. And the referee has decided to add on 3 additional minutes. This could level it. Well, he tried to place that one, and given his proximity to the goal, he's bound to be disappointed. Now with Kerkez. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. De Jong. Kenny Dalglish. Looking for that final pass and for that chance to level the game. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. And fine work by Argentina to recover possession. Good pass. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. Zanetti. Kenny Dalglish. A bit wasteful from Argentina. Xabi Alonso. Ball back with Argentina now. Valverde. Kenny Dalglish. Well, possession ceded. Valverde. Dalglish now. Federico Valverde. 10 minutes to go. Well, it's one pass after another.
Well, these fans have been brilliant. Just listen to them. Surely this will inspire the players to hang on here. What a noise we've got.
Zanetti. Well, the game intelligence of the referee blows for full time. It ends at a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Yes, Derek, there wasn't much in it, to be honest. Really competitive game with chances at both ends, but they probably just about edged it overall and deserved the result in the end.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a draw walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary, and alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Jamshedpur up against Bayern Munich.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Rafinha. He continues his run. Ødegaard. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. He's in behind. And danger still. Well, they survived the attack. Milos Kerkez. Modric. An effective challenge. Cleared away by Stam. That's useful play. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. Excellent assessment of the situation at the back. The free kick decision going the way of Bayern. And that brings the attack to an end. Luis Diaz. Getting the ball forward. Must take the lead here. And there is the goal that gives them a well-merited lead. It had been coming.
Well, here it is. Head down, hit through the ball and get it on target. That's a top-class finish. There was no stopping that.
Lookman. Couldn't find a teammate. Throw in here. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Went in strongly to win the ball. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. So back in business here, and the challenge has been thrown down to Bayern Munich. Can they turn this match on its head? I must say, this looks promising. Kerkez. Lookman. Pedro Gonçalves. Here's Rafinha. Well, disappointing for Bayern to give it away like that. Lookman. This could level it. Keeper did his job to begin with. Well, we're into the final half hour. Xabi Alonso. Could be. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. 2 in front here.
Well, here it is again, and he's just passed that into the net. That's a very good finish, you have to say.
Well, they've been getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change. Managed to get it out of there. Oh, he's through here. And the pass was just that little bit off. Nearly found its target. Pedro Gonçalves. Bellingham. Now Kaká. It did look on for them, but not to be. Well, good run this. Now, what can he do with it? And he did what he had to do defensively. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Luis Diaz. And on to Alonso. Is it going to be? And there it is! That will put the seal on victory. If there were any lingering doubts. Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Rafinha. Now, who can he play it to? Lookman. Easy save. Mbappe. Oh, a goal! It's gone in! The goalkeeper doesn't want to see a playback of that ever again. So the ball is... And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. How do you see the match going, Stuart?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
Kirkes. Still not clear. Cleared away comprehensively. And in with a real chance. Determined defending. It is to be a throw-in. And cleared away. Teammates available. Makalele. The ball with Luka Modric. And a fine tackle. Well, sloppy in possession. Milos Kerkez. Alonso. Xabi Alonso. On to Kerkez. Putting so much effort into winning back possession. Modric. Diaz. So it's going to be a goal kick here. Diaz. And a goal kick is the outcome. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Nice looking pass. Milinkovic-Savic. Can they forge ahead? And it's in! 1-0. They've breached the defence.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Luis Diaz. A very timely interception. Garincha. So half an hour remaining. Luis Diaz. Oh, genuine chance. Still a chance. And danger averted by Stam. Garincha. Now with Toure. He's in with a chance. And the challenge, crisp and clean. Xabi Alonso. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance.
Well, I'm not sure they deserve anything from this game, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving the team on.
5 minutes remaining, and one thing is certain, no one is leaving because it's still close. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Here it is now, a substitution. Ibanez. It's with Makelele. And there goes the final whistle. It's gone the wrong way as far as the home fans are concerned.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's Jamshedpur taking on Real Madrid.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
No, high quality defending. Lobotka. Chance to do damage. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Di Marco. Now with Lobotka. Toure. Lionel Messi. Müller! Well, he's given us away. Mondonda. Timber. Federico Di Marco. Onto Lobotka. Yaya Toure. Onto Messi. And Messi in full control of the ball here. It might be the moment to get them ahead. And a relatively straightforward save for the keeper. In with a chance. Di Marco. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. And a firm challenge, but a bit more defending to do. Corner here. Well, no danger now. We've had the official word. There will be a minimum of 2 added minutes. Oh, big chance! Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. And there it is, the half-time whistle. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Kaká. Lionel Messi. Sound piece of defending. The ball back with Real now. Stanislav Lobotka. Yaya Toure. On to Messi. Not all that convincing defensively. Well, they can keep possession of it now. Well, a classic example of how to intercept. Luis Diaz. And teammates around him. Luka Modric. High pressing and good high pressing. Lionel Messi. Modric. The emphasis very much on attack. Can they forge ahead? And a goal! At this stage of the game, it might be decisive. And just look at their supporters.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Yapstam. And so into the final 5 minutes. Modric. Take it away. Diaz. Textbook closing down, and now they're on the attack. And there goes the final whistle, and the home fans are going to be happy about this outcome.
Yes, Derek, sometimes it takes a while to eventually get the better of the opposition, and that was the case here. They kept going, and they eventually got their reward.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And with kick-off just moments away, we really should be in for a magnificent occasion. It's Portugal, and they take on Jamshedpur.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Will it be? Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Lilian Thuram. And Mateus has it. Nico Williams. Read it superbly to take back possession. In possession to give them the lead, maybe. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Cruyff. Salah. Well, using the space really well, you've got to say. Can they stop it going in? Nico Williams. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Modric. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Modric. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Williams. Ronaldo. Nico Williams. No real threat, you've got to say. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Into the second half then. And these two sides are locked together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment. Makelele. Clearly took a touch on the way out of play, so a throw-in to come. Alexander-Arnold. Modric. Makelele with the important interception. Oh, the referee has given it. Penalty it is. This to opportunity. In it goes. A well-taken penalty. And so the ball is moving again. Will there be a quick response from Portugal here? There needs to be. Real chance. Oh, he saved it well. And Portugal will get the throw in. They will now make use of the substitutes bench. Cruyff. Ronaldo on the ball. And into the last 20 minutes. Ronaldo. Diaz. Fairly easy for the referee to spot that deflection. So now a throw in. Substitution then. Let's see how it affects the match. Alonso. It's with Makelele. Eduardo Camavinga.
Well, just listen to this crowd. They want a bit more. They know there's still plenty of time to find an equaliser.
This could be it! And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Makelele's timely tackle. And the referee is going to add on 4 added minutes. Lilian Thuram. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name's Derek Ray, and delighted to have alongside me, as usual on these occasions, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start, with justifiable cause. It's Jamshedpur versus Germany.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here, try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Wonderful challenge, and a throw-in coming up. Lothar Matthäus. Here's Isak. Have to say a poor touch, unable to keep it in play. Goal kick. Germany pushing forward with options available. Running with the ball confidently. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Diaz. And Eto'o. Shevchenko. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Here's Eto'o. Matthäus. Shevchenko. Luis Diaz. Promising attack, this. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Isak. That's a well-struck pass. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Samuel Eto'o. Modric. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. And as the second half commences, both sides can reflect on a first half in which they were so very evenly matched. Can he put them in front? Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. And the referee felt he had to blow the whistle. Kerkez. Xabi Alonso. Alonso. The ball with Luka Modric. Andriy Shevchenko. Hamšík. Germany in a position of menace. To take the lead. And a goal! 1-0 it is. They've been pushing for the opener, and now they have it.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Isak. Shevchenko. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. High quality defending. Shevchenko. And Pulisic has it. Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Well, they've been getting two substitutes warmed up, and both will come on here. Oh, excellent diving stop. Safe pair of hands, did his job. Just 10 minutes to go. Alessandro Bastoni. Isaac. Didier Drogba. Perfect tackle. Confident looking run from Hamšík, but they dealt with the threat posed. Well, we are going to have a decent amount of stoppage time, 3 minutes to be exact. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Well, and there it is, the final whistle. Not what the home fans were hoping for before a ball was kicked today. Defeat for them.
Well, Derek, it was a hard-fought contest, which neither side completely dominated, but the result will certainly hurt them. They need to bounce back next time out.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Barcelona, and they take on Jamshedpur.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Eusebio. Pavel Nedved. Modric. Now with Alonso. Alonso! Eusebio. Luis Diaz. And Barca have it back. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. And nothing comes of this attack. Gullit. Ronaldo. Ronaldo. Up, must take the lead here. And a goal to open the scoring. No wonder they're celebrating.
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, and it's a great finish. He holds off the defender, keeps his composure, and finds the back of the net. It's a marvellous goal.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Alexander-Arnold. Luis Diaz. Very quick thinking there. Yapstam. Alexander-Arnold. An important interception. So here we are, moving close to half-time, and the visitors with work to do, I think it's fair to say, Stuart.
Well, I've been a little disappointed with their attacking play. It's all been a bit too slow. If they can pass it into their front areas with more quality, switch play quicker, and be more positive in 1v1 situations, I think they'll get back into this.
The first half here comes to an end. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. Advantage Barcelona, but had to blow the whistle that time. Free kick it's going to be. Eusebio. Ronaldo. Modric. Well read to ease the pressure. Xabi Alonso. Can he put it away? Well, there to intercept. 30 minutes to go then. And Barcelona get ready for their set-piece routine, hoping to increase their lead. Luis Diaz. Modric. And he's broken free. And no way to sugarcoat that one, Stuart.
Well, sometimes it's worth having a shot from distance, but he never really set himself to hit that cleanly.
Mateus. Messi. Well, we're inside the final 15 minutes. Ronaldo. Nicely timed tackle. Alonso. Nedved. Well, good run and good ball control, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. It'll shortly be full time, and the visitors have their work cut out for them. Stuart, what have you made of this?
Well, I think their forward play has been poor today. They've not had enough movement from the front players, and the midfield have been too safe with their passing. Unless that changes in these final few moments, they'll get nothing from this game.
Well, the outcome is a free kick here. Diaz. And still trying to get the shot off. Well, disappointing end to the move. And that will be all for this game. Defeat for the visitors. That's the big story.
Well, Derek, certainly not their best performance, was it? Just a little bit off the pace for me, and obviously a disappointing result. But the key thing is they bounce back now.
Modric. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. And he keeps going. Can they forge ahead? He can't hold on to it. Can they cover up? Well, after pressing like that, maybe the short route to goal. A goal! On the back of sustained pressure. Now they deservedly hold the advantage.
Well, look at the finish here. He's just eased that beyond the keeper. That's a good goal, you have to say.
Well, giving the ball away. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Options in the middle. Textbook defending inside the box. Well, this looks really productive. What can they do from this position? Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Rodrigo. And possession given away.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. The fans are driving the players on here. Surely they're going to hang on now.
This could finish it. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, as you can see, he's a dangerous runner with the ball. He has such good balance and pace. That's a top-class goal, isn't it?
Two 0 here, and the ball is moving again. Araujo. Aurelien Tchouameni. The ball with Luka Modric. The defenders know you can't really allow space like that. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. I'm Derek Ray, your match commentator, and alongside providing all the tactical and technical analysis, it's Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. Stuart, your expectations?
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play, and both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
Well, sometimes they come off for you, sometimes they don't, Stuart.
Well, he didn't get the technique right there, and as a result, he mistimes the contact on the ball.
Hazard. Modric with options around him. Opportunity here. Surely. And there it is! A two-goal cushion now, and they just need to keep the concentration.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
Giving the ball away. Zanetti. Enzo Fernandez. Perfect tackle. Can they trouble the opposition this time? Real chance! And that was simply miles off target.
Well, I think he's right to go for power, but he's made the wrong connection, and it's really poor technique in the end.
Nicolas Gonzalez. And Eto'o. Shevchenko. Is this the moment? Still possibilities. Oh, a really good header, but the goalkeeper there to cover up. And the corner's been given. And the danger cleared. Electing to shoot. And the goalkeeper's touch, that was crucial. Another goal! And surely there's no way they can throw this away. Absolutely dominant.
Well, here we can see again just how well Alexander-Arnold did to get the cross into such a good area, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Blistering first half display, and just look at that score. And we are going to have 2 additional minutes. Shevchenko. That is that for the first half here. Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. Foul there, free kick awarded. Shevchenko. Nicolas Gonzalez. Zanetti. Eto'o. Modric. Progress has been made by Luka Modric. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, as you can see, he hits this with so much power, but just look at the follow-through. So athletic. That's a dynamic strike.
A glut of goals. 5-1 it is. Evander. Cleared away, Cannavaro. Well, he would have been disappointed had he spilled that one. Nicolas Gonzalez. Just the challenge that was required. Shevchenko. An effective ball. Can he put it in? And fine goalkeeping. Just wanted to get it out of there. Makalele winning the ball. Alonso. And the ball with Shevchenko. Is this the moment? Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of their performance.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. Nicolas Gonzalez. Clean challenge. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. On to Kerkez. Evander. Vitor Ferreira. Plenty of support here. Ideal for the goalkeeper, for any keeper. Matuidi. On to Kerkez. Evander. Xabi Alonso. Well, very effective play in possession. Well, couldn't keep it. Big chance! And the keeper there to deal with it. Oh, really good reflexes and danger averted. Well, behind for another corner. And the danger is averted. And that will be all for this game anyway, and defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance.
And a warm welcome on what is an ideal night for football, you've got to say. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. Stuart, tell us about your pre-match thoughts.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play. And
he's in here. Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. Alexander-Arnold. Does appear to be in control, Luka Modric. There it is! A goal to reduce the arrears and give them hope that they can turn this round.
well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, as they kick off again, 2-1 the current state of affairs. Modric. Shevchenko. Alonso. Not all that convincing defensively. Shevchenko. Oh, there it is! Unbelievable stuff from 2 down. They're right back in this.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
So back underway, the game having been squared at 2-2. Ugarte. Going well. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Wanted to keep it, but couldn't. Ferdi Kadioglu. Brandt. And Pele on the ball. Oh, great defending. Shevchenko. Can they forge ahead? Still a chance. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Futre. Now with Di Maria. And nothing comes of that attack. Shevchenko. Luka Modric. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Top-class defending. Brandt. And on to Pele. Di Maria. Well, can they open up the defence here? Shevchenko. Might be onto something with that ball. Opportunity it is. In position. And fired against the crossbar. And the goalkeeper got there.
Well, that could have gone anywhere, but the keeper's reacted really well.
Shevchenko. Luka Modric. Chance to take the lead. Really important tackle. Moving the ball forward with purpose. Pressing like that will help the cause. A danger here as he runs at them. Losing possession a bit easily. He has teammates around him. Modric. Evander. Wonderful chance! And he thwarted the attack with a masterful tackle. Di Maria. Now, what does Di Maria have in store for the defenders? Must take the lead here. And a precise challenge just when it was required. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Oh, could be! And with that, the attack fizzles out. Brandt. Well, did well to win the ball back.
Well, the atmosphere is so tense inside this stadium, but can they find that moment of magic to win this game? The crowd certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Can he put them in front? Maldini with the clearance. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Trying to get onto the front foot with the minutes ticking away, but really sticking to their task defensively. They cannot be separated here, and it's on to extra time. Well, they've decided to make a change. Well, the ball rolling again here, the first period of extra time, and you've got to wonder to what extent fatigue will play a part in this now. It's been an extremely competitive 90 minutes. Shevchenko. Well, the attack looks promising. But they dealt with the threat posed. Ferdi Kadioglu. Alonso. Evander. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Pele. Brandt with it. Camavinga. Half-time in extra time, and still they are level. Well, the big question, who will come out on top? We're into the second period of extra time here. Well, he's certainly not alone. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. And take it away. And they're on the front foot, looking for a winner near the end of this game. Pele! And it's come off the keeper. Oh, a magnificent save to keep it even.
Well, that has just about kept his team in it here. That's a remarkable save from that sort of distance.
Determined defending. This is looking threatening. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Locked together then, these two sides, and on we go now to penalty kicks. And so the penalty shootout about to commence, and as a player, this is when you... And it's gone in! Can he remain calm? And confidently converted. His turn to try to convert from the spot. He had to score, and he does. That's what you call a mischievous penalty with a stutter step. Can he get the better of the keeper? Oh, a superb save. And he finds the net. He could hardly miss. Mental preparation is such a big part of this. So lethal in front of goal. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. Well, the responsibility is on his shoulders. Failure to score, and they lose. Penalty saved! And that's the end of the story!
Well, that's a good save, isn't it? He's just won the game for his team here. Brilliant stuff from the keeper.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company here on the commentary gantry is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate.
And he's in. Surely. Oh, great save!
Well, what reflexes from the keeper. That's a top-class save.
And cleared away. Pele. An effective challenge. Running with the ball confidently. Alonso. And a simple clearance, a good one. Xabi Alonso. Evander. Plenty of support here. Modric. Can he get one back? Textbook defending inside the box. Pele. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Well, not one, Stuart, that's going to live long in the memory.
Well, I think the manager might disagree, Derek. Any way you cut it, it's a wasted opportunity.
Andriy Shevchenko. Could get themselves back into it. Well, the keeper performing brilliantly.
Well, that's just incredible. He reacted so quickly there.
Can they convert? And the danger cleared. In it goes to alter the arithmetic and give them hope that they can turn this round. And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Ugarte. Evander. No, high quality defending. And the referee sees that as a foul. Free kick given. Three minutes of added time here, and that's going to result in a goal kick. Trent Alexander-Arnold. And given away. That is that for the first half here. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Alexander-Arnold. Well, they want that equaliser, but the passing remains smooth. This could square the game. And a goal! My goodness, they've changed the course of this game. Level now. So the ball is running again at 2-2. Xabi Alonso. And the ball with Shevchenko. And support available. Luka Modric. Now with Alonso. Can he put them in front? Callum McGregor. Ferdi Kadioglu. And so 30 minutes left for play in this one. Nicely timed tackle. And unable to keep the ball. Manuel Ugarte. Pele. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. And he takes it away. And it's opening up. Oh, great defending. Shevchenko. Plenty of support here. And the referee blows for a foul. Di Maria. Di Maria now. Very quick thinking there. Andriy Shevchenko. Moving forward effectively. Evander. Now with Alonso. Luka Modric. Oh, there it is! Incredible! How about this for guts and courage? Can they see this out now?
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it. And what a finish from Modric. He gives the goalkeeper absolutely no chance. It's such a powerful strike.
Well, forward they go, chasing the game. Now he must favour the cross. Really well positioned. And just 5 minutes remaining. And he has options available. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. And that will be all for this game anyway, and defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Yes, Derek, it was a tight game between two very good sides, but they lost concentration late on, and it's cost them dearly. They'll need to get over that.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Galatasaray, and they take on Jamshedpur.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Will it be? Well, attacking possibilities. Opportunity it is. Can they cover up? And a time for cool heads. Bobby Charlton. El Shaarawy. Determined defending. Charlton. Gomez. And a confident clearance. Gvardiol. Now with Charlton. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Well, there's an example of how to press high up. Shevchenko. In with a chance. And there it is. The opening goal. 1-0. And they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? McAllister. Gvardiol. El Shaarawy. And moving the ball nicely. Gomez. Opportunity to level it. Oh, there it is! A back and forth sort of match. Now they're level again. The lead lasted merely minutes. So back underway. 1 goal apiece here. Xabi Alonso. Into the advanced position goes Modric. Charlton. De Paul. Well, a struggle for Galatasaray to keep possession here. Modric. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. De Paul. Jeremy Frimpong. And on to Kout. Modric. And the ball with Shevchenko. Oh, they have it again. El Shaarawy. Bobby Charlton. Untidy on the ball. Andriy Shevchenko. Modric. Bobby Charlton. Well, Galatasaray a bit wasteful in possession. And Galatasaray come away with it. Gvardiol. And into the last 15 minutes of action. And the challenge halts them in their tracks. Foul there. Free kick awarded. Well, no booking comes from it, but he's going to have to tread carefully here.
Well, I think that's great refereeing. He doesn't want to be throwing cards about willy-nilly.
The emphasis very much on attack. A very timely interception. That's a routine take. Evander. And the electronic board showing 1 additional minute. Shevchenko. Element. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
Hello and welcome, and I can tell you it was a dry walk to the gantry today. No rain in sight. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Jamshedpur facing Galatasaray.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And teammates around him. Is it going to be? It's a perfect challenge. So, deflection, and it will be a throw-in. Luis Diaz. Alonso. Chance to finish. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
Really good interception. Frimpong. Rodrigo de Paul. De Paul. Dante. Alexis McAllister. Now with Gomez. Luis Diaz. Diaz? Oh, could be! And snuffed out the danger immediately. Well, the attack looks promising. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Not the best challenge, free kick. Last man back and job done. And a goal to increase their advantage. It's a 2-goal lead now.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see why the manager is furious. It's just really poor play, offering up possession far too easily in a dangerous area. And at this level, if you keep doing that, you're going to get punished. It's just not good enough.
Gvardiol. Dante. De Paul. And on to Kaut. Perfect tackle. Kaut. Gomez. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, they've got things going again here, and I wonder what kind of second half we have in store for us. El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy has it. Gvardiol. McAllister. A danger here as he runs at them. It's opening up for them. And behind it's gone for a corner. So a half an hour remaining. What can they do from here? Charlton. Spot on with that tackle. Claude Makelele. And on to Alonso. So it's going to be a goal kick here. Gvardiol. El Shaarawy. And over the touchline for what will be a Galatasaray throw. Dante. McAllister. Well, a really good run. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. And a throw in here for Galatasaray. Time for a change then. Yapstam. And he read it well, intercepting it. Plenty of support here. Well, the electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Shevchenko, could be! And given the defender's touch, the referee says corner. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, at the microphone. And sitting alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Galatasaray, and they take on Jamshedpur.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Alonso. Can they forge ahead? Superbly read and executed. Dirk Kuyt. And he's in. Must finish. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Kept it out and cleared it away. Clear foul play, and as a result, a free kick forthcoming. Alexis McAllister. Gvardiol. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. El Shaarawy. Mario Gomez. And back with El Shaarawy. And that's a straightforward stop. Modric. Difficult to stop him. And a struggle to get it away properly. Couch called upon. So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. An alert intervention. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Rodrigo de Paul. Mario Gomez. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Dirk Kuyt. Alonso. Luis Diaz. Modric. Still pushing for the goal that would put them ahead, but not forcing it. And there it is! The breakthrough! That will do nicely!
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Frimpong. Luis Diaz. And Diaz has it. Diaz? Surely! Oh, he's found the net! And that increases the advantage to 2. Just what they wanted, and just what they deserve.
Well, that was a fairly easy finish in the end, but he still had to take it. He won't mind how they come, though.
Time for a change, then. Alexis McAllister. Charlton. Now with Kuyt. Into the final 20 minutes. Kerkez. And Diaz has it. Bobby Charlton. A real struggle to contain him. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. Galatasaray will get the throw in. Der Kuyt. Frimpong. And out of play, the pass nearly worked out, but not quite. Luis Diaz. And no-nonsense defensive clearance. Well, sensible refereeing, you might say. Now he goes back and hands out the yellow card, Stuart.
Yeah, that's very good. He let the play continue and then came back for the earlier challenge.
So making the substitution now. And the referee has decided to add on a minimum of 5 minutes. Kamavinga. Shevchenko. And so the referee blows for full time and it goes down as a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.